What's up, guys? It's Chris, and sorry I haven't put a video up in a few days. I wanted to get this out to you guys. This video is for you guys who are hitting your mid-30s. And the reason why I want to do this is because there's so many of you out there who, for lack of a better word, have let yourselves go. And the reason why you let yourself go is you kind of justify it. You say, all right, so I've got a house now, I've got kids, I've got a job, and I have all this responsibility. I need to put that first, in front of fitness, in front of my own concern for my health, in front of my own concern for, how I look. And that's because I think a lot of us associate fitness these days with vanity. We're so concerned with, how we look for a very long time when we're younger. But as you get older, that kind of seems stupid. You've got all this responsibility coming at you, and you want to tackle that head on. And you know what? You're married now, or you've got a significant other, and to you that doesn't matter because you're not on the prowl anymore. You're not trying to get out there and get after it with the ladies. But something happens, right? And you hit 30, 35, 40. And you stop paying attention to yourself, and then you pack inches onto your waistline, and then your energy levels start to go down. And all you really feel like doing when you get home from work is sitting on the couch and watching TV. And what sucks about that is you worked so hard to get that house. You devoted yourself to the individual you're with. And if you got kids, you're doing everything you can for your kids, but you're not spending quality time with them, and you're not really having an impact on their lives. And in my opinion, I want to enjoy that house. I want to have amazing sex with the person I've devoted my life to, and I want to have an active role in my kids' lives. I don't have any kids yet, but I really, when I do, I don't want to, just be spending my time watching TV while they're off playing somewhere, and me focusing my attention somewhere else and not being present for them. And I think, this is something that speaks back to the fabric of our society. We see kids more and more growing up with less resilience. They're growing up with, without really owning their mistakes, and I think a lot of that has to do with parental supervision and the lessons we get to teach them. And to make a long story short, it really has to do with how you feel, how much energy you have to be with them, to put your energy into those relationships, and to really enjoy your life. And it doesn't matter if you're 30, if you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, people are living a lot longer these days. And even if you have significant health problems, you could potentially live up to 90 years old. The question is not the quantity of years, but the quality of those years. How do you want to spend them? Do you want to spend them without energy? Do you want to spend them being sick, taking drugs for the rest of your life? Or do you want to spend them in an energetic state where you have full control, where you're able to have an impact, where you're able to enjoy the things that you worked so hard for? And that's definitely what I want. I don't care if I'm 90 or if I'm 35. Today I'm 38 years old, and I know that as I grow older, that's what I want, and it's what I want for all of you. So how do you deal with this? And the fact of the matter is that more and more jobs are causing us to sit down for long periods of time. And we're still in that focus of we've got to eat 3 meals a day to keep our energy up. We've got, maybe candy on our desk. Maybe there's candy on our co-workers' desks that we're reaching into all the time. And so we're getting calories in all the time without really moving. So a real simple solution to this, and I've said this before, I put it in the free ebook that people get when they sign up for our newsletter, is every time you eat, you get up and you move, right? Maybe you do 50 push-ups. Maybe you do a set of body weight squats. Maybe you go for a 15-minute walk. But it doesn't have to take a whole lot of time. all you got to do is get up and move. And it's really, really simple. And what that's going to do is it's going to help to lower your blood sugar after you've eaten. And that's going to lessen the amount of insulin that you produce. And that'll help to keep you insulin sensitive. The reason is because once we hit age 30, 35, our insulin sensitivity starts to go down. And that's why we start to pack the pounds on our waistlines. And that's also why we start to get those energy deficits. On a similar note, a big thing is potentially, and you guys know full well that I'm a big advocate for the ketogenic diet, but you don't have to go full-blown keto. Why don't you just reduce your carbohydrates that you take in during the day while you're sitting there at your desk, and you opt for a salad instead of a sandwich? You know, you can still have some chicken, some ground beef, or some grass-fed beef on there, or some salmon, but you know, opt for that salad. Reduce that amount of starchy carb that you're taking in, and avoid those candies that you're eating throughout the day. Maybe avoid the pretzels. Include a lot more vegetables in your diet on a daily basis, and that can definitely help you to remain more healthy, and it could give you more energy, right? The next thing is make sure you're training, right? And again, I talked about the micro workouts earlier, but you need to have a few times a week a time where you're really putting out. And that doesn't necessarily entail just going to the gym. You could be doing sets of burpees in your office. You could be doing sets of burpees in your living room while you're watching the baby. You could be doing push-ups. You could be keeping a kettlebell in your house. You can do so many things with that. Right? You can do squats with it. You can do presses with it. You can do swings with it. You can do deadlifts with it. You can do everything that you can do in a gym with a kettlebell. And it's really a lot more simple than people make it out to be. You don't have to spend 2 hours at the gym. If you can get to the gym, great. You can work out with barbells and dumbbells, great. But you don't need all that fancy cardio equipment. You don't need the barbells and the dumbbells. If you don't have time to get to the gym, you can do it with a simple, small piece of equipment that you can keep in your house, called a kettlebell or a couple of dumbbells, or maybe even a sandbag. Maybe you do squats while you're holding your kid. Whatever you're doing, just increase those activity levels and get a good workout in a few times a week, along with the micro workouts and the better eating. Finally, drink more water. So many of you are reaching for cups of coffee, 4, 5, 6 times a day. You're reaching for diet sodas. You're reaching for drinks that aren't water. Drink more water, and that will give you way more energy. Right? And if you're looking to learn more about this, I know I'm not even giving really big details here. I'm just giving simple things that you could follow that'll have a huge impact on you. But if you just follow these simple rules, you're going to be better off than you were, and that can lead you into more progression. If you want to get back to the body that you had when you're in your 20s, doing small things like this can start you on the path where you can do that. And at the minimum, you're going to have better energy. You're going to have more energy to spend time with your family, more energy to have amazing sex, more energy to spend time with your kids. And that's what life is all about. It's not just about grinding away and then wasting the rest of your time away on a couch. And if you're looking for more information, you can sign up for our free newsletter. You can check out some of our courses. We've got Warrior Soul Keto Camp and Warrior Soul Fitness. And I'm also coaching again. So if you're interested in coaching, you can check me out at info@warriorsoulapparel.com. And sorry, I'm losing my voice. I went to a UConn football game and I was screaming this past weekend. And so probably sounds a little bit hoarse. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Have a great day.